Hi guys, here is the world's fastest racket. I don't know if you can see the Nano Ray Z Speed. Yeah, it is a good racket compared to other rackets. Actually, just want to make a quick review of this racket. There you go. And super racket. Very fast. Can generate a lot of power out of it. Good for smashing. Unbelievable power. Obviously when you generate on it, like, good. And very stiff, very stiff racket. Playing the soft HM graphite with nanometric thing. I think, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think so, but not with it. It's not same as the Z Force anyway. And I think the weight feels a bit heavy, but it is okay when you think about it. Yeah, I've got a 3U version, which is quite light. It's 85 grams, 85. Obviously, when you put the strings, like, it's going up. I've got a BG80 power. That's not a power BG80. It's normal BE80. It's actually not a bad string. Got a 26 tension, which is good. Can generate a lot of power out of it. Superb, made in Japan. I've got a UK coded ones. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, good racket. The only thing I don't really prefer, it's just the colour is just a bit weird. I don't know why they've got orange and black. It's just a bit girly. Well, it's I think. But the racket's just really good. Like, if you want to have a good powerful racket, good smash, if you got a really good smash, I would highly recommend to get one of these. Yeah, it is nice. Has also got good control, to be honest, as well. I'm not saying it's got good control or defense or anything, but it has actually, when you play with it, you can actually know about it. It's actually a good racket when compared to other rackets, which like Nano Ray 900 or anything below that one. Very superb. It's also same as well. Good racket anyway. And I've got this Z Force. I've actually got it 2 days ago. I've got because I never tried an Ashway string before. It's an Ashway Max 70 or 0.70. I think it's the same thing anyway. It's a Vortrick Z Force. That's also UK coded. Yeah, made in Japan, all this stuff. I always prefer a thin grip. I don't know why, but this is a bit thick. But I don't like this thick. I always like to have a slim grip. I don't know, I just feel like having one of them like all the time. I like this racket. I started playing with this about a couple of days ago. Good balance, absolutely. A stiffer frame. With a heavy racket, it is actually balanced for and powerful, like super powerful swing. I think Lee Chung is still using one of these, I think, but I'm not really sure. But I think he's using the limited edition, which is like a bit more heavier than this one. And I think obviously 4U is quite heavy. This one's 3U. This graph is also like, I think it's a HM graphite, I think so. Yeah, if you can see. Yeah. I don't know. Also nano frame as well. I don't know why I say it, all those stuff. Superb. Absolutely multi-capability. Good smash. You can generate a huge amount of smash out of it. Plus control. Absolutely superb. Really, really highly recommend for singles. Doubles, I would say it is okay, you know what I mean? But we still have better rackets to play on doubles, to be honest. But singles, it is just outstanding. Yeah, really, really good racket. Multi-capability, and as I said, it's just good for smashing, good for control, good for everything. Like, I like it. I've never seen one of these rackets before, because I only played with this a couple of days ago, so I'm just getting used to it. Before I was using leaning N92, the second generation. Actually, I don't want to say this because actually I broke the racket. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can actually. Don't know, it just broke straight away like that. I was playing a backhand. I had a slow, like proper thin grip, actual thin grip. Yeah, it is a pretty old racket as well. Been using this for about a year and probably more than that. I like this racket. Really, really good for power. Doubles, I would say, doubles and singles. I've played both doubles and singles with this racket. I actually like it, to be honest. I think it's the second generation. I think the third generation has come as well. It's an S-type as well. And third generation as well. I played with it, but I didn't really like it. But still, Leaning Woods N90 is one of the best. I think Lindan is still playing with that one. Been seen on the Olympics, he was still playing with that one. But this one is good, but not as good as N90, I would say. Because if you want really, really good smash and power out of it, N90 is one of the best. Still, it's the best, and as you can see, there you go. Gone. Yeah, I think because I had a really, really thin grip, and plus, probably the swing might just, like, you know what I mean, bent the racket and just cracked. I haven't actually seen this before, something like that. I don't know, I probably might just send it over to the company and just tell them. I don't know what happens, because Leaning has actually got an thing said that they have said that our rackets never break from like that, you know what I mean, unless you have got a big hit or if you try to break them. It's actually not too bad, a good racket, to be honest. I like it. I loved it. The other racket I Leaning I like was the Ultra Card. I don't know if you know about this racket. It's UC3120. I don't know if you can see that. Super racket. I started playing badminton a few years ago. Well, obviously you've got to be an amateur or a beginner player. You will use some crap rackets, and then when I started getting into badminton a bit, like, this was my racket. I had one before, which I broke it. Some lad just hit my racket and it actually broke. Well, it was a quite old racket, but still, I got another one. This one, super racket. To be honest, I learned backhand with these rackets. I don't know, because it is a bit heavy, but it's not that heavy, but it's okay. It's very, very slim shaft. Yeah, good. I don't know if you can see that. Good. I think it's like 82, 85, something from kind. But high tensions on. Sometimes I use this, like when I'm playing doubles. I use this, really, really good control out of it. Superb. If you want to play like left shots and all this stuff, this is absolutely a good racket. I highly recommend for any doubles player. Good. I don't know if you prefer Leaning rackets, but it is good. It is actually good when compared to other rackets. For just like net plays and like control shots, I wouldn't say it's really good for like smash, but it is okay. Like, yeah, it is okay. It's a good racket, I don't mind. But still, they've got like easy for 3.500 and 9,000 or something like that, 3,900 or something like that. I've got all Luft racket, but I've played with this, play with that one as well, with them two, like 3,500 and UC 9,000. I think I've played with them, but I didn't actually feel really good with them rackets. But this one's like, I don't know what's the difference between this one, but it is a bit, I don't know how to explain, but it's good. Super racket. I don't know, probably like it might be a psychological way of thinking that some rackets may suit you, some may not. But I like the colour, white, black. I put like a bit of red as well in it. So I've got a Yonex thing at the end. I don't know which they don't actually prefer, but I like it, don't mind. Because I'm using a lot of Yonex as well. Anyways, it's a good racket. Superb. I had another one. I'll actually show you one of the rackets I had when I started playing badminton a few years ago. It's actually a isometric 43 mega frame, a full. Actually, one of my mates actually gave this racket to me, so I still have it. But actually, I broke the racket, as you can actually see. See, there's actually a bend right there. Well, like when I started playing, I just whacked straight on the ground like that and just broke that string. As they've been for about 2.5, 3 years now. Still hasn't got any problems. Still, it's tight. I played with this a couple of times as well, even though that was broke. I played with it, but the string's really good. I don't know, just taste. Got a crack as well straight down there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Yeah, but people say when rackets crack, you know what I mean, they can't use it, but for a fact, yeah, you can use it till it's fully broke, you know what I mean. Yeah, we still can use this racket, but this racket is really good. Like, it's quite a heavy racket. It's a 2U G3. I don't know, I've got a 2U. This one goes up to don't know if you can see, if you can read it. Don't know, it's not clear. Yeah, there you go. Now it's a bit clear. I think it's a UK version, but I can't see anything written down. Coded, nothing. Developed by Japan. Damn. Good racket. Quite a lot of scratches and stuff. I don't know, just like, this is for like amateur players or like beginners who want to play badminton. I actually got interested with this whole stuff, you know what I mean? Just rackets, good. Then I ended up buying one of these from my mate about a year and a half ago. This one's a Wilson, a K Factor K Strike. I don't know. When I started getting like proper into badminton, this was one of the rackets I always preferred for smashing. You can just like, I think it's very much similar to, I don't know, it's not similar, but it is some kind of similar to Z4s. I feel, but it's a bit more heavier than Z4s, but not that heavy. But we can actually generate a huge amount of power out of this. Huge. It looks similar to Z4s, the colours and all the stuff, but it is entirely different. And I've got a Gale's signature on it. I don't know why. I got it off my mate, then so I think it was a lad actually. I don't know why I've got a Gale's picture on it. I mean Gale's signature on it. I think probably he fancies it. I don't know. Probably he might not get it. And I still haven't changed the grip yet. So I've just kept the original one still. It's a good grip. Like if you think about it, not too bad racket, but very good. I think it gets quite a lot of swing out of it. It's a high flex racket, to be honest, and the weight 86 gram. Yeah, it's a bit heavy, but it is okay. And when you string this one, I strung with a BG66, I think, TI. Yeah, it was, that was a huge power out of that one, and into then I thought, I don't know, I had a bit difficult to control over the racket, to be honest. Then I started putting 80 BG80s. It's a good racket, but it's a bit heavy there. When you put the string on, it's like when I showed the other one, racket's a bit heavy. But the Ashby Z Max 70, the string, when you put the string on, don't feel that heavy, but you can get a bit more lighter than, what do you think? Actually good balance. 28.5C, good, everything good. I actually like this color, to be honest, more than the other ones. Good color, black, white, green, mixed, all combinations in it. And I've actually cracked this racket as well. I don't know if you can see right down there. It's hard to see, because what I've done was I've cracked right there, right over there, and I don't know, I had some trouble with playing with some guys, and I threw this racket straight on the top, hit the ceiling, and I didn't actually realise it actually broke. Then one day I just found out, oh damn, I broke this racket. But I really didn't want to like throw this racket away, so what I did was it was a crack in there. What I used, the metal glue, I put straight into it, and I've coloured with a marker, like a permanent marker, if you can see that one. So that's what people can't see, so it just matches with the colour anyway. Well, and obviously, yeah, I've been restrung after that one. I've been playing with this racket. Like, well, a few months ago I played it, but don't use this much. But sometimes I play with this, like if I really want to, if I'm waiting for the racket to get restrung. So sometimes I play with this. I play like 2 or 3 times a week, which is not too bad for me, because when you think about it nowadays, it's like people are not really interested in badminton here. But I don't know, I'm a bit crazy about badminton. I like it. I love the sport. It's just good exercise for me. Not just good exercise, just controls. Don't know, good aggression. a lot of aggression, I think. Overall, this racket are really good. And I want to actually show you another racket. I'm not messing with this racket is one of the racket that everybody knows. It's a Z-slash, and this cheeky thing is actually it's not a real Z-slash. Actually, it is a duplicated version of a Z-slash. There's one of this stupid racket out, because I bought this because I just want to compare with the real one. We had a real one. I had to give it to my mate, so I don't have that now. Sorry. But when you think about it, this racket's, damn, it looks so similar, but the frame is entirely different. The Z-slash has got a much more small frame. This one's a normal frame. If you think about it, it's just, if you look at this racket and that one, it is quite big. The Z-slash frame, I mean, the old, it's like more even smaller than this one, if you think. Yeah, but anyway, it's a good racket. But this one, no, not really good for playing. I actually restrung this one with the BT65, just for the fun, just to have a look around. I actually played it. Actually, it was actually not too bad. I played it, but the second day broke the string. Then I didn't bother restringing it again. But the weight's entirely different, and it says I just want to show you this, the duplication version, or duplicated shit, whatever it is. It's actually, it says SP coded. I don't know why it says SP coded, which is not SP at all. We can't even actually see that. It's very much similar to the designs and everything is absolutely same. If you don't know nothing about rackets, or if you don't know what a Z-Slash racket is, you can be easily get cheated out of this one. Super. You'll just actually get about 150 quid out of it. But this one's only like I only paid this 20 quid, I think. 20 quid. No, actually it's 15 quid or something for this racket. But if you have got a kid, if they want to start off with playing with some racket, if they're a beginner, this one would be great. Just put like about 20 tension or like 22s or something like that, and just do it. And obviously they won't, like, if they break, it's not a big deal. But definitely if you're a really, really good player and if you can generate a lot of power out of it, you don't have to play with this, because I wouldn't recommend this one, because this one's so crap. In one hit you can just break all your rackets. And the worst thing about this racket is if you start playing with one of these, you can't even, when you use a real Z-Slash, you can't actually use it, because you start using this one and it just takes off all the balance and all the shit, whatever it is. It's so crap. Like, I didn't like it, to be honest. But here's, I want to show you, it comes with a bloody cover and everything, which looks exactly same like the Z-Slash case and everything same. Actually, the money is just worth for the case, you know what I mean? Case actually pretty similar to similar to the case as well. Actually, not too bad. Plus, you know, I haven't got a lot of rackets, but I still prefer my Z4s and the Z Speed. Them both. I like them both. As you may know, like, obviously the new Z Speed has got small frame. You can see. Well, it's like that. Yeah, direction of that. So small. But when you start playing with this, I'm not messing with it, you won't get a control out of it. You start hitting all over the place like that, all over there. And once you start playing and really into like few games, a few trainings, I would say about a week, 3 days, you be playing, you will know how to play with this. And you just fly through it. For the beginning, for the first couple of games, you'll be like, oh damn, why did I get this racket? But it is good. The only thing I didn't like about this was just the colour. Well, it's okay. Very much similar to my little phone here. It's just my cheeky phone. It's actually a dual phone. Dual SIM phone. Good actually, to be honest. Not like, don't know, the colour's a bit weird, but it's got like dual SIM and plus memory card plus 2 megapixel. That one's so heavy and that one's so light. I actually support like MP3 in it, and plus you can plug in headphones, chargers and all that stuff. It's good. 2 SIMs you can act both at the same time and stuff. But, sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. Getting over the chapter now. She's talking about rackets and talking about phone. That's stupid. Yeah, this one. But singles, doubles, singles, doesn't matter how you play. It always depends how you play. It's not like, alright, I only play singles and I can only use this racket because Lin Dan's using a racket, or like Lee Chong Wei's using a racket. It's not. It's bullshit. It's like always. We don't choose, like probably like more people say that we don't choose racket chooses you. That's not a thing. It's the fact, like, you got to play with some rackets and you might be lucky to get the best run out of it, you know what I mean? You don't have to buy all rackets, to be honest, you know what I mean? Just, if your mate's got some racket, just try and play with them, you know what I mean? If you get a good feel on a racket, buy it, play with it, don't change the racket. Or if you're playing with another one, later on, if you find one, go for it. But I still keep all my rackets. I remember I bought one when I started. I bought one Nano Speed 100. It was a good racket actually. It's not too bad racket. I liked it, and I had a Muscle Power 99, but I haven't got that now. and 100 as well, which is I've sold both of them. It's like didn't really want to sell them, but I sold it because it didn't actually suit me much, to be honest. Must about 99, 100. It's like good power, but I don't know. It didn't actually suit me. I didn't feel really good with it. 100 was good. 99 a bit heavy, but it's okay when compared to the rackets. I don't know. Yeah, that's all the review I can give. I don't know, it's just quite a long review about these two rackets, but I actually went to YouTube to search when I was trying to buy this. I was actually going on YouTube to searching for the set speed, and actually no, there was no review at all on this racket, but now I can put it on. So people, if you'd like to buy one of these, buy it. And about this string, Ashby is at max 970. Superb, unbelievable power out of it. I was playing with this the other day and got a good smash out of it. I don't know, probably might be the day, like, you know what I mean, you got more power out of it, or probably not, I don't know, but I've been playing with this for a couple of days and just feel the power was absolutely intense, super power. And the BG80 is a bit heavy, I feel the strings are a bit heavy, but good power, BG80 power are good, but I would say okay, yeah. 95s, 95s, 98s. I think they are a bit slippy if you think about it, but they are not actually slippy. But 95 and 98, I like it, not too bad. I would say good strings. They're not that heavy, but it's good. But this one's actually prefer this racket. It is good. Anyways, guys, have a good time. So if you want to buy this racket, before you buy them, if someone has got this racket, like, you know, play with it. Don't just buy it straight away. Don't buy any racket straight away. If you see some racket out there, got Lindan's using it, Lee Chong-wee's using it, or probably Peter Guy that was using it, or probably Toffee Kitty was using the Z-Slash, so I would use that one. Well, he's not using Z-Slash anymore. It's actually 11, I think. We don't get it like that. As I said, just go look forward first, you know what I mean, play with it, play a couple of shots, couple of plays, use a couple of training with it, and then buy it. Or you will just rack this racket if you ban one of these rackets and it's worth got a lot of money, and if you didn't like it, you will just smash it straight on the floor. And this one's first, I said, you won't get the good control out of it, I mean good play out of it, but once you get it, this smashing board the first couple of days, you would feel, oh, why did I get this racket? I want to sell this right away. But I would say, when I thought I didn't like this racket, I thought I'd just give it back. Then I thought, alright, I'll just use for another couple of trainings, and it feels so good. As they said, they got like an extra 11% on, like, good for smashing. It is actually true. I'm not saying it's not, but it also depends how good you smash, to be honest, because if I smash, I might go up to, like, I don't know, probably somewhere around 350, like 400 probably. I definitely won't get up to 493 anyway. The max I would go is probably 400. I don't know, so somewhere around, I don't know, but probably, because I never checked it before, so, but it's good anyway. Yeah, even I do get power out of this one as well. Anyways, a good racket. Have a try out with it. I wouldn't say it's a bad racket. It's worth the money, but to be honest, I paid nearly 300 quid for both of them. Both of them together, like, you know what I mean? Just 300, 350, something like that. But still, it is worth it. End of the day, if you like badminton, you buy it. Don't care about the money. But try it out first and you buy it. Anyway, guys, have a good time with it. Enjoy your badminton. Take it easy, guys. Hope that price goes down. If that price goes down, I will get another one because I like it. Even that one, if it goes another 20, 30 quid down, I will get another one. Definitely get one. Really prefer one of them. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Have fun. Let me know about what do you think about rackets and stuff. If any more videos you need to see, or like, do you want me to put it on, just let me know. Just comment below. Thank you very much.